The New York City Police Department's stop-and-frisk policy is under fire these days, but Mayor Michael Bloomberg is defending it. And here to talk about the controversy is Michael Meyers of the New York Civil Rights Coalition. Welcome, Michael.
Thank you. Good to be back.
Stop and frisk allows police to stop individuals they deem suspicious. It's helped keep crime low in New York, but some say its results come at the expense of a lot of innocent people, particularly in the minority community. What do you think about that trade-off between keeping crime low and protecting people's
Well, there shouldn't be a
basic
trade-off
rights?
because there is a difference between aggressive policing and unlawful, unconstitutional policing. Now, Mayor Bloomberg and Police Commissioner Kelly won't tell you this. They believe everything they do in terms of merely suspecting somebody is legal. Well, the standard, the legal standard, according to the United States Supreme Court, is for a police officer to stop any of us. And that doesn't mean blacks. It means any of us. The police officer needs to have a reasonable suspicion that a crime has been committed or is about to be committed. There has to be some reasonable suspicion of criminal activity, in other words. That, when the police officer can stop you. Now, the frisk is a separate standard and a different standard. The frisk is for the safety. This is, again, according to the United States Supreme Court. The frisk is for the safety of the police officer. If he or she, the police officer, suspects that you may have a weapon on you, he sees a bulge in your pocket or something like that, he may pat you down and frisk you. But it's not supposed to operate the way it operates, and that is a police officer, based on just suspicion, stops you, frisk you, and tells you to empty your pockets. No.
Well, the mayor and his allies defend these policies by saying they're protecting minority communities, which is where the crimes are happening. They're protecting law-abiding citizens in these minority communities. That the crimes are what's driving the policy. The police go where the crimes are. That's why they're focusing on these neighborhoods and so forth. Blacks and Hispanics in New York are 96% of all shooting victims. They're also 98% of all shooters in crimes in New York City. So that's what is driving the policy, the location of where these crimes are taking place.
Now, because blacks are not, blacks per se, just to be black doesn't make you a criminal in America. So you can't be stopped simply because you're black and you're young. You have to, again, the police officer needs reasonable suspicion that a crime has been committed or is about to be committed. Secondly, with respect to, yes, minorities, blacks, they want effective law enforcement in their communities and everywhere they go. And they don't have a complaint with that. What they have a complaint with is that people who are innocent, and if you look at the stop and frisk policies and practices, the results are that the overwhelming numbers of people who have been stopped, frisked, have never been involved in criminal activity and in that instance have not been involved in criminal activity and therefore are not arrested. So you have hundreds of thousands of young people, black mostly, complaining about unlawful stops and frisks. You have the black community, which needs police protection, complaining. And you need the trust of the community as a police officer in order for there to be effective policing. Now, one final point. Former Police Commissioner Bratton, who started this, who's not this stop and frisk, but who started the CompStat effort at policing, aggressive policing, who refused to believe that minority communities could not have a stamping out of crime, and he stamped it out. He does not believe in racial profiling and racial stops and frisks. He doesn't believe in it. He doesn't think it's necessary, and guess what? It's not necessary.
Okay, well, we'll leave it there.